Welcome to the Legal and Finance Committee. It is February 2nd, 2022. I'm going to start this meeting off with a roll call and determination of quorum.
Lehman.
Here.
Weifenbach.
Here.
Solomon.
Here.
Drew. Nordstrom. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is the adoption of the agenda.
Second.
Motion by Solomon, second by Weifenbach. All in favor?
Aye.
General public comment. Members, a time for the public to discuss and express concerns to the council on any issue not on the agenda. Action will not be taken at the meeting on any issue not on the agenda, except by placement on the agenda by unanimous vote of the council members present. I don't see any. Ms. Kiner, did you want to say anything? You're the only one here? Okay. Going to close general public comment. Consent items 1 through 16. Before we make a motion, I'm going to open it up to the directors group. If there's anything that would like to be presented, brought up, discussed. Seeing none, we'll go to consent items. Mr. Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I pull item number 3 and number 8, please?
Absolutely. So I will entertain a motion to approve the remaining items for consent, 1 through 16, minus 3 and 8.
So
Motion by Solomon.
Second.
Second by Weifenbach. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? On to item number 3, adoption of the United Non-Union Guide Employee Handbook with a recommendation to continue to 2/16/2022 Legal and Finance meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I make a motion to continue this item to the February 16th Legal and Finance meeting.
Second.
Motion by Solomon, second by Weifenbach to move the item to the 2/16/2022 Legal and Finance meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item number 8, authorize mayor and chief of police to sign the 2022 Federal Equitable Sharing Agreement. And Mr. Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I direct a question to our Assistant Police Chief?
Absolutely.
Chief, would you mind just giving a summary of this item, what it's about, what this program is?
Yeah, thank you. So the Equitable Sharing Program allows the Rapid City Police Department to collect up to 80% of the proceeds where the Rapid City Police Department has joined with federal agencies to prosecute cases. Usually in these cases, the Rapid City Police Department has contributed a significant amount of work towards the investigation, and in return, we're able to compensate some of that back with these funds in this program.
So basically, if a truck is taken, you could resell that truck and try to get, is that what you're saying? Like these items that are in the...
Yeah, so in this case, most of these
property?
funds right now came from 2 major cases. One was an overseas money laundering case that the Rapid City Police Department assisted on, and one was the big tax evasion and drug case. So we received money for the reimbursement from the seizures. It looks like from the Treasury funds in about $122,000, and then from the tax evasion case around $75,000. So we've had this money in this fund. Well, one of the cases I know is from 2015, so about 7 years we've had this money. We haven't spent it yet. We're just kind of holding on to it, and it might possibly be used, request to be used for maybe some remodels coming up that we're thinking of.
Okay, thank you. I yield.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Weifenbach, second by Solomon to approve item 8. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Non-consent items 17, second reading and recommendation of ordinance number 6528, an ordinance repealing chapter 1.08 of the Rapid City Municipal Code relating to wards and precincts and adopting a new revised chapter 1.08 of the Rapid City Municipal Code.
Move approval.
Motion by Weifenbach.
Second.
Second by Solomon. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 18, authorize mayor and finance director to sign purchase agreement to purchase property at 5430 Sheridan Lake Road in Rapid City to be used as a new police precinct for a total cost of $1,655,000 from Security First Bank. And Mr. Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, I make a motion to approve. If I can get a second and retain.
Of
The
course.
floor. And may I direct a question to our, I believe our assistant police chief would be the one, might be our city attorney. But first of all, I'm excited about this. Obviously, we've worked hard to get here, so thanks to everybody on staff as well as the council for supporting this. I think it's much needed to serve the south and west side of Rapid City even better. My question is, once we get this purchase agreement done, when will we start seeing movement? Like the little bit of work that we have to do there, and then eventually, when do you think it'll be operational?
Yeah, good question. I believe we're looking at purchasing around September. There is an option in there for a lease where they can continue to lease throughout to the end of the year. We don't know if that's going to happen for sure or not, but we've agreed to that. And then we're looking at a remodel of hopefully moving in very early 2023.
Okay. And would you mind just sharing a little bit about what you see the advantages of this precinct being for the south and west sides of Rapid City?
Well, one of the main advantages, what we've noticed, is our call response time in that sector, in the west sector and the southwest sector. It's definitely behind the rest of the areas of the city. We also know that area is developing, and we project a lot more houses and a bigger population in that area. And again, we're also busting at the seams at the police department. In the last week, I've been to 2 meetings about a facility needs and then a lobby remodel. So we're overflowing at the police department. We're hoping that we can move at least 20 to 25 of our staff members out to the west precinct to release some congestion there. But mainly the biggest benefit would be the reduced response time and call for service time that we can respond to the southwest and the west sectors.
Well, that's great. So basically, we're putting this in place so that citizens are better served by the police department, and I like hearing that. I just want to make sure, did the city attorney have anything they wanted to add to this item in terms of the agreement or anything you thought the public or the council might need to know?
I don't think so. I think it's clear that we're purchasing the property and we're leasing it back to them for a short amount of time while they get their new facility built, and then we'll take over and use it for what we need.
Excellent. Thank you. I yield.
Thank you, Mr. Solomon. Mr. Weifenbach?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Alderman Solomon, and I just wanted to add a little bit to this, and another reason that it spurred on this opportunity to purchase this building is the city's looking at acquiring the right-of-way there, which basically renders that building pretty much useless for almost anything else but other than what they're doing over there. So that's something that would be considered because it would have cost a substantial amount of money to render that building useless by gathering the right-of-way to widen the street to make those turns better over there, and that's a congested little area there. So hopefully this will also help in that too. So thank you.
Thank you. And yep, sorry, you're right. Motion by Solomon, second by Weifenbach to approve. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Item 19, approve resolution number 2022-012, a resolution of intent to enter into lease agreement from City to Security First Bank at 5430 Sheridan Lake Road, pursuant to South Dakota Codified Law 912.5.2.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion by Weifenbach, second by Solomon. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? That's it. We're done. Motion to
Move to adjourn. Second.
all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We're adjourned.